Yo, what's up, friends and family? Starseed here this morning, and I just wanted to give you a shout today because I've been thinking a lot about some of the subtle and not so subtle changes I've seen over the course of my years. Yeah, I'm 38. I'm going to be 39 tomorrow, and in that relatively short span of history, what I've seen here in Western civilization in North America has been massive, massive change. And, of course, change can be a really good thing. Things have to evolve. But I'm a firm believer on building a good foundation. And I think that that's the last thing that's been done in this culture. I think that, the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. The love, not money itself, and I think that that's something we've seen through the industrialization period with, all these huge capitalists, that are just absolute billionaires, just building personal empires, and, kudos to Gates, for going public and asking other, billionaires to give up part of their percent of these companies that they're ruling that have just happen to be ruling the world. And I think that's a great thing, but I think it's a small measure. I think that most of their income should go back into society. I mean, how much does it really take for someone to live luxuriously for the rest of their life? What is it, 2 million, 3, 4, 5, 10? Okay, so keep $10 million and, truly take care of the problems in Africa. And, by doing that, don't just gloss it over and provide a few bags of food. Go in there and do it right. Teach them how to do things. Start healing the environment. Start being conscientious of other people. It's just a huge deal. And I see it too. And the other thing that has really been concerning me lately, and I've seen a lot of, and I've almost, been on this journey to learn as much as I can about this pervasive spirit that seems to be around in this community that I live in, which is the spirit of bullying. It's almost a law of the jungle thing, where people that are wealthy or people that are, consider themselves to be better than others, more adjusted, more functional in society. And yeah, affluence plays a part too. Whatever the reason, they seem to think that it's okay to step on other people and make them feel smaller in order to exalt themselves. And, I've seen this in my own neighborhood time and time and time again. And I also see it on the internet a lot too. People just bashing on others, putting others down and stuff. And so, I've been researching bullying a little bit, and some of the things that I found have been absolutely astounding. Kids killing other kids, just horrific things going on. And the more I read, the angrier I got. And you know what? I'll be completely honest with you. I'm full of rage anyway, because, the world we live in today is not the world I grew up in. High control atmosphere. People are so frustrated and pent up and angry themselves. And, I've kind of watched our freedoms and liberties being taken over one by one. And I just wonder if this isn't part of this whole bullying issue, too, that it's an attempt at control. People feel so out of control. Their families are so out of control. Divorce rates skyrocketing, everything in the society where, it's not really based on selflessness anymore or community. It's based on how much can I personally attain, how much crap can I buy, and how fast can I get it here, because I need it immediately. I want all kinds of rights without any responsibilities, and it really doesn't matter how it affects other people, so what I've come across and what I've seen is the best way to deal with this is just to kind of take a stand and to do it passively, which is really hard for me. I'm a big guy, I'm strong, I'm angry, And the hardest thing sometimes is to turn the other cheek. But I think that it's, on an individual level, it's imperative. Never turn the cheek, to corrupt authority, to, yeah, to the evil powers that be, I mean, take a stand, dig in deep, do what you can, make a difference, Don't ever turn a blind eye. And you know what? If the majority is doing something wrong, try not to. Try to take a stand and say, you know what? I mean, this isn't an emperor's new clothes situation where, you all say this is wonderful and it's not, and you all know in your hearts it's not. And I'm just going to go along with it because it's politically correct. So anyway, I'm rambling today. I wanted to just say a few words about some of the things that have been bothering me. So, I mean, as hard as it is, try to love the people around you, Sometimes it's difficult, especially now, with bullies and I mean, people that are just so politically correct. It's like they're almost like Nazis. It's really trippy to me. When I grew up, I mean, I'm a child of the 80s, really. And there used to be ashtrays in video stores, Now you can't smoke in a bar. And some of those things are good, but just huge paradigm shifts in the thinking of, society in general. So God bless you all. Love you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It's Reggae Sunday here for this cat. So, yeah, this is my church. Peace. Power to the people.